check. Andy Gross. Andy Gross. displayed on your table. So was students are telling us that we're providing greater academic challenge. Back to where we were in 2004. Top performing colleges. Commentary on the transformation. And we need to support all of our colleges.
kind of her journey and her transition happened is this becoming an adult has been a great thing. And now I feel like the support that she's had here has helped propel her to what's next. And now, as my other part of my life, I own a child welfare agency, a bunch of group homes in the area here, boys aging out of foster care. And just the last 2 weeks, I have been coming to this campus, like, I'm supposed to be off. Like, I heard this faculty, I'm just kidding, but and I've been coming on campus for the last 2 weeks because I had his GED a month ago and is not prepared at all, so good luck. And the other as when he moved into my home, not my personal home, but one of my homes, before he came here, he was sleeping underneath the 16th, like under the underpass on 16th Street. And he has no support. So he's learned to grind it out in life. But I have these 2 boys who I am very committed to make sure that they succeed. And they are enrolled in CPD 150, and they're like, I gotta take this student success class. I don't need this. I'm successful. I'm like, oh, geez, bro. You need that. And I'm, of course, the parent that they're supposed to go to new student orientation, and I forget about it, and they roll in an hour and a half late. Sorry, don't remember that. But I'm super just excited for what's going to happen. And these students who are coming on our campus, and these new students, maybe 800 students, they have needs in great needs, and what they are really like, they need anchors in their life. I just keep going back to this. They need support. They need people that will fight for them and help them know that there are goals and things to achieve. Sometimes these students that I work with and kids in our community, and I work with countless high school kids in our neighborhood, they don't have a hope, something to point to them and saying, this is what it could be. They need that support. And I was meeting last week with our IR team, and they were kind of sharing the persistence rates. So like year after year, how likely are students to continue to come back? And what really amazed me is I'm a data dork, and I looked at the difference between our developmentals. One step back is like, this is students who actually took the CPD 150 course and those who didn't. They're likely to persist. So pretty stark difference, right? 70% versus 38% that continue on. So big difference. But the biggest thing I noticed is like, this is college entry students. These are students who are likely to persist 80-something%. Most of our kids are dev ed students. They're likely to persist only 69% of the time. Like, they are really at risk. Okay, we have, I think, an opportunity to say, how are we going to intervene, especially with these students who don't have the necessary support? Because it's really hard to go to class when you're going to get kicked out and you don't have adequate housing. How are you going to go to class when you have to choose between this job or this internship? It's very hard. And I don't have a picture, and I don't have an example of what's to come. So when you don't have a picture of what's to come, or have an example in your life, you just kind of flounder. And I watch my kids just flounder over and over again. And they just need a picture. So this is why I need your help. We are, as of right now, when we started this, kind of birthed this out like 6 months ago, we have had 74 of you guys who have committed to help step up and be a coach, to support these students. 47 of you guys have done the training of what that looks like, because we give you the curriculum. You don't have to use the curriculum, but give you the guiding post to say, hey, meet with the student 3 times, help try to set some goals with them, and be a support for them. And we have noticed that, like, if we have 74 committed coaches, 800 students coming in, and say we can double that, maybe I can get 150 of you guys to commit, and we all take 2 students, and except for a few of you, you're going to take 6. Yeah, just watch out. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll take 2 students. That's half of our freshmen, incoming students, are going to at least have a support person to be able to say, I'm with you. Here's the next step. Here are the goals that you need to make. And those are the things, the support that our students so desperately need. That's what my boys needed. I'm thankful that's what my daughter has got here. And I'm looking forward because, like, I have businesses in the community here and people that I work with that, man, they want to see South Mountain, South Phoenix continue to be changed and this community be impacted. And we have the opportunity to do that with these students if we can get them to stick, to persist, to keep going, to change the community. So what my commitment to you is I have a Convocation special. What that means, this training is normally 4 hours of greatness. But if you sign up today, I will make this training 3 hours. You get 1 hour off. That's right, I will have this bad boy wrapped up by noon tomorrow. But yeah, I got you. I need some more hands. I got 74 more hands to go. The doors are locked. So, in your program, you have where it is. I don't even know. It's in the library in 162. I'll be there. And it's going to be 9 to noon. I'll send an email out to sign up if you want, or just show up. You know, you just have a pulse. I'll take it. And then coming in a few weeks, you're going to have a mentor profile, and the students pick you, or you pick. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's like Tinder. Oh my God. No, but we got a great website, and it makes it automated. It's awesome. So that's all I had. Sign up, be a winner. Let's win something for these kids. And also there is, if you haven't taken part of the strengths, that's part of the process. Most of you guys have. We have a few coaches, mentors that haven't. There's the information there in your program, so get signed up. That's all I have. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Ryan. And thank you. I'm glad he was going to the blue light special from Kmart there, because I was ready to get the hook to pull him off. He went past his time period. So thank you again. Give him one more round of applause for the Student Success Coach. And in case you haven't had fun already, now comes more fun. So where's Dr. Travis May? He's our MC for our next piece. It's a wonderful piece for everyone to participate. I think he's going to set the rules, though, and the foundation for everything. So Dr. Travis May is going to be doing table trivia with all of you.
Yeah, you can clap. Okay. All right, I have some lovely assistants as well. So this is table trivia, and it's about community, it's about hanging out, it's about having fun. So let's have a little fun, okay? So for those of you who are grumpy, be grumpy on your own, all right, by yourself, all right? So there's a couple of rules, because last time I was up here, I had some instructions, and some of you didn't listen so well. Mainly faculty. It was mainly faculty. It's all right. So I have rules. And one of the things is we have so many tables that we're going to combine tables. That's one of the things. And so we're not going to do that just yet. But on your table, some of you have like a purple like answer sheets or like little cutouts. Some of you have red, some of you have yellow, salmon, whatever. So there should be a couple, so for instance, there should be 2 tables with the color purple, 2 tables with the color red, and so on and so forth. You're going to be pairing up that way. Does that make sense? So if you sat at a table with people who do not look so smart, that is your bad, all right? Keep a different circle of friends, all right? Okay, maybe. All right. Another big time rule.
One table, and they
Oh, one table each color?
And it's a joint table.
Join a table.
You guys are switching rules up on me last minute. Hold on. Okay, so one color. Say it again.
One color.
One color per
And
table.
if you're at a table that doesn't have a color, join
Join
in with
If you're at a table that does not have a color, you're gonna have to fill it in somewhere. Does that make sense? Not all tables have I guess a color. Is that? Did I do that right?
There's 10 teams and more.
10 teams. We want 10 teams total. All right. I have no idea if that made sense, but we're rolling. All right, no phones, no smartphones, no tablets, no laptops. If you have a flip phone, never take that thing out. All right?
That's the 90s.
All right? That's just freaking embarrassing. All right? Just don't.
Oh my God.
Put it away. Okay? So no electronic devices.
All
right.
Do you hit escape to get out
There's-
of the PowerPoint?
Okay, listen up. Listen up. This is going to be a zoo right here. All right? Listen up. So,
Minimize that. And then just find your document.
Yeah.
so I don't even think I even introduced myself. This is going crazy.
But I will.
All right.
I told her to you.
So, before we get started, also, listen up.
We can figure it out.
This is like my kids. It's crazy. All right. So I'm Travis May. I work in the IT department. I also teach for the Storytelling Institute, if you didn't know that. I have 3 admin assistants here. Sienna Kent, Steph Soto, and Aaron Pippin. All right? And so they're going to be helpers. So this is it. So when you guys group up in teams, you're going to have one that's going to be the writer, and we need a runner as well. A runner, because they're going to give that sheet to Steph, right? They're going to give, that runner's going to give this sheet to Steph, okay? Because Aaron is going to keep the score up here, and Sienna's going to keep the time. 2 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute?
1
We're
minute.
doing one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need
1
to get
minute?
things moving.
All right, 1 minute.
Is it one?
1 minute.
1 minute. You guys will have 1 minute to answer the questions.
Did for the bonus.
All right.
We put it right there.
Yeah, you guys got to get quick with this.
Yes.
All right, team up, team up, partner up, partner up, partner up.
Consistently have to.
Okay, yeah, he did that. He did exactly. Now they're each worth 1 too, right? Bonuses are worth 1? 2. Bonuses are worth 1.
Good, good, Pink. All right, I love it. Good. What?
We did 2 minutes before, and I think it was a long time.
What are you doing?
Get through.
Try to.
I
People.
wanted to keep it going. He could do a minute and a half, but
Yes.
I think 2 minutes was very, very generous.
So basically, you have
No.
history, round. Yeah. So basically, I'll do questions. I'll be like, round 1. Question 1 is history. Round 1, question 1. Round 1.
It's talking about team up. It's just getting ready with these.
Yeah, so team up with another table. Okay, you're good, you're good. So you're gonna be one big group. Team up, one big group here. You guys got a team here, green, good, good. Hot pink, yellow, purple. Have no idea what the heck you guys are doing. Blue, all right. What else we got? We all got teams? Yes.
Quality control.
Thank you. Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah.
Go in order. Round 1, question 1.
Yes. Yeah, it should be in order. Round 1, question 1. Round 2, question 2. It should be labeled. I believe they should be labeled correctly. Yes. You're good there. Good there. Orange. Y'all good? Yeah. So is you 2 groups? Yeah, you're together. You can share. Yeah. Are we good? So it will say, for instance, the title will be History, Round 1, Question 1. You right? And then it'll be Science, Round 1, Question 2. They should be labeled. Are they labeled on there? They should be labeled correctly. So, and all you have to do is just put the answer on it. That's it. Okay. All right, ready? Are we ready? Might go out. Hello. Question. What are you doing? All right, let's begin. All right, it's history. History is the subject matter. Okay, question 1. On this day in history, what monumental event happened on August 15th, 1945, but it was reported on August 14th in the Americas due to the time zones. So I'll repeat it. On this day in history, what monumental event happened on August 15th, 1945, but it wasn't reported in the Americas until August 14th because of the time zones? All right. Okay. Yes, give it to Steph. Steph. Give it to Steph. All right. All right. 1 minute. Less than a minute. Good.
"30 seconds."
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Is this working? Is this working? 30 seconds. Some of y'all are looking real confused right now. Good. Good.
10 seconds. This needs to go someplace else.
All right. What? Time. That's time. That's it. That's it. Do I give the answer? Should I give the answer? All right. The answer was World War II victory over Japan. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Some of y'all are looking like not even history buffs. All right. Okay. All right. This is a running tally, so you can see your team on here. So team red, team purple. All right. Running score. Okay, question 2. All right, listen. Is this mic on? Ready? Question 2. Thank you. Instructions, I tell you. All right. Science is the category. Science. Question 2. The calving or splitting of icebergs is not unusual. This most recent iceberg split from Antarctica, and it was very huge. It was huge, right? It has been described as being twice the size of which country? This iceberg that split off of Antarctica. It is twice the size of which country? All right. Go. Minute. Yes. 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 Racking the brain, racking the brain. All right. How are we doing back here, Blue? Yes? All right, good.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Team on social back here. Good. Great.
Red?
Yeah? You have an answer? All right.
Salmon, no.
Thanks. No cheating, I know you. Good, purple?
Time.
Time. All right, that's it. Time. The answer is Luxembourg. Luxembourg. Yeah. This iceberg is Luxembourg. Luxembourg. So this iceberg is twice the size of Luxembourg. All right, that broke off. Okay. We have a bonus question worth 2 points. 2 points now. All right, this is huge. The college received the most recent accreditation in what year? Our college received accreditation in what year? The last most recent accreditation in what year? Yeah, Dr. Austin, you better get that one. All right. We're 2 points. All right. All right. How are we?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right, time is ticking.
That's a bonus.
10 seconds. Time.
Time, that's it. Boom. 2009 was the answer. 2009. All right. Good. Yeah. We kind of should know that one. All right. That's 2 points. All right.
I thought you said red, no.
All right. The next topic is sports. Sports. Okay. So for you gamblers out here, you may know this one. The Triple Crown is made up of what 3 races? The Triple Crown is made up of what 3 races? A minute. Doesn't have to be in order, I just need them. Nope.
Seconds.
Oh, here. There's 2 reds. There's team red, right? This is.
All right. Good.
You're welcome.
No, look, you're confused over here.
10 seconds.
I'll let y'all use phones. You guys can use phones. Time, that's it. Kentucky Derby, Preakness Stakes, and Belmont Stakes. All right. Good. No. That's not on my list. All right. South Mountain Community College Trivia. Okay. SMCC has 5, this is question 4, okay? Question 4, thank you. SMCC has 5 core values. Just name one. Just name one of them. We have 5 core values. Just name one. Just name one. There's no bonus points. This is just 1 point. Just name one. All right. Oh. Hold on. Your answers are sealed once they're delivered.
30 seconds.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Okay, so team red for the last question. No. Yes, no.
All right.
Red, okay. Fire red, yes, okay.
What's that?
10 seconds.
Oh, we're not. It's going to happen. We're going to cut it early. I can't do this shenanigans much longer. Is it time? Okay. Collaboration, community, excellence, integrity, and well-being. All right. Some of y'all just clapping the clap, I'm sure. All right. Do we need time for the scores? Catch up, Aaron? You need time for the score to...
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, so this question 5 that's coming up, okay? We'll slow it down a little bit. Arts and entertainment. So if you're all into movies and things like that, arts and entertainment, okay?
Yeah, it's on there.
All right. Who was the Lone Ranger's great-grandnephew? Yeah. Who was the Lone Ranger's great-grandnephew? You gotta. Yeah. Lone Ranger's great-grandnephew. Give it to me.
Yes.
Light pink? Yes. Pink? Green? Yes.
Green, yes. Okay.
Yellow? Yes.
Are you caught up? Are you caught up? 10 seconds.
I'm getting red and fire red confused.
Time.
All right, that's time. Time. The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is the answer. Lone Ranger's great grandnephew is the Green Hornet. How? I don't know. Someone look it up on Wikipedia. It must be true. I don't know. Must be true. Yeah. All right. HLC. All right? There are 4 components of quality initiative. There are 4 components of the quality initiative. Just name one of them. Just name one. There are 4 components of quality initiative. Name one. This is question 6. Good. All right, good. Sorry.
We still made it. 30 seconds.
Got quiet. 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time.
Okay. One of the answers is create pilot pathways for the AGECA. I have no idea what that is, though. Create pilot pathways for 2 occupational programs. Create a process that infuses budgeting into scheduling. And the last one is create a portal for pathways registration. Guided pathways. Is guided pathways, are we including that? It's not written on my sheet that way, so I don't know. Hey, I'm not even getting paid for this. It's like pro bono. All I got out of it was a burrito. Hey, all I got was a burrito for doing this, all right? That's it. I'm just reading this off. All right. Quotes. Quotes. Question 7 is quotes.
Sienna, can you ask Demita to me?
Who said this? Now, you can give the name of the actor, but you also have to give the name of the movie, all right? So you have to give the name of the actor and the movie, or the name of the character and the movie. Does that make sense? So actor or movie, or character or movie. But you have to have the movie, either character's name or the actor's name, okay? Now you see that evil will always triumph because good is dumb. Oh, that I know what he watches. Now you see that evil will always triumph, but because good is dumb. Movie quote. Movie quote. God. It's like blank eyeballs over here.
30 seconds.
I wouldn't know it either if I didn't have
Tilly was like, I had to move away from
Are we
Sharon,
good?
but she was like,
this. Hey, you guys should be exempt.
10 seconds.
No. Purple, no.
3,
Time.
2, 1, time. Rick Moranis, or the Dark Helmet, and Spaceballs. I didn't write these, folks. I didn't write these, all right?
What about
All right. Next question. Question eight. Pop culture. Name at least two people. Who won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. Name at least two people. There's a couple of them here, quite a few of them. Name at least two people who won an Emmy, a Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. All four. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. Name at least two.
Seconds. Seconds. Time.
Whoa, barely. Woo. What? I don't know about the turtle team over here. It's slow.
But that was a long one.
Richard Rogers is one of them. Helen Hayes, Rita Moreno, John Gielgud, Audrey Hepburn, Marvin Hamlish, Jonathan Tunick, Mel Brooks, Mike Nicholas, Whoopi Goldberg, Scott Rudin, and Robert Lopez. That's it. That's it. Yeah, use that one at your next cocktail party. Okay, we're now in round two. So round one, we have Team Green and Team Pink with 7 points. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Whoever got 3 points, Fire Red, should have teamed up better. All right. All right. Question one, round two. Who was the first woman to appear on a commemorative U.S. postal stamp? The first woman to appear on a commemorative U.S. postal stamp. Yeah. That is history.
Tilly said we'll go until 10:15. 30 seconds. Seconds. Time.
Time, that's it. Queen Isabella of Spain. Queen Isabella of Spain. First woman to appear on a commemorative U.S. postal stamp. The first woman. First woman.
Yeah.
First woman. All right. Round two, question two. Science. Science. Science here. Oh, I see one. Okay, this is the last question. I've been notified. Last question. Science. What is the most plentiful element in seawater?
How many questions?
The most plentiful element in seawater. What is the most plentiful element in seawater?
I have 10, 10.
30 seconds.
Oh, you're fire red.
Ten seconds.
All right. Time?
Time.
Okay, so actually, we still got about another 5 more minutes to play, so we can keep playing. Is that all right? Some say yes, some say no. I'm doing this pro bono, so I don't really. Chlorine is the answer, chlorine. 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 Chlorine is the answer. Yeah. Yeah. Wikipedia says it's true. Must be true. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, bonus question. Bonus question, we're 2 points. Bonus. SMCC will administer the SENSE, S-E-N-S-E, Institutional Assessment this fall. What does that acronym stand for? SENSE, S-E-N-S-E, SENSE. What does that acronym stand for? SENSE. Chlorine. That don't make no sense. What does it stand for? S-E-N-S-E. 2 points, 2 points.
Seconds. Good. Yeah. Ten seconds. Time.
Time. Survey of entering student engagement. Survey of entering student engagement is the answer. All right. Some of y'all came up with way different stuff. Sports. Sports is the next one. How many South Mountain players have made a Major League Baseball debut? How many players have made a Major League Baseball debut? South Mountain players have made a Major League Baseball debut. How many? Sports. I think I'm gonna do
30 seconds.
Two more? Yeah, I think that's good.
All right, ready?
Ten seconds. Time.
The answer is 4. 4. All right. All right, here we go. We're only gonna do 2 more questions, so all in. Put your chips all on the table. All right. This is South Mountain trivia, South Mountain Community College trivia. What world-renowned poet performed at the dedication of our South Mountain Performing Arts Center? No, this is question 4. Thank you. Question 4. What world-renowned poet performed at the dedication of our South Mountain Performing Arts Center?
30 seconds.
All right. I know. Okay.
Time.
Time. Maya Angelou. Very good. Last question of the morning. Arts and entertainment, question 5. Arts and entertainment, question 5. Psychologist William Moulton Marston invented the polygraph, or the lie detector, right? Also created a famous comic book hero. Who is she? That should be a hint. It's a she. Famous comic book hero. He created it. Who is she? William Moulton Marston. It's a she. Very popular. I'm going to throw it out there. That's all I'm giving. Yeah, I don't figure that one out.
Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Time.
Time. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. All right. So it looks like we have a clear winner. Team Pink. Where's Team Pink? There you go. You win. Hey, that's okay. The only prize they get is bragging rights. That's it. All right, thank you for playing. Give a hand for the lovely ladies. And thanks for putting up with my shenanigans. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you for playing table trivia. And can you give our team a round of applause for playing that game with you today? And I know there's so much excitement, but we want to wrap it up so you can all get moving on. And I'm going to ask Dean Demita Kalustian to please, oh, she's right behind me, come forward to give an HLC update. Thank you.
How's everyone doing? I can't hear you. How's everyone doing? That is much better. I am super excited for another amazing year. We're going to do some great things, and I'm excited to be able to do some of those with you. Just a couple of quick HLC updates. Last year, we did a lot of tremendous work. So to each of you that were a part of that work, I just want to say on behalf of the entire committee, thank you so, so much. We understand that you have a tremendous amount of work and responsibility, and taking time out of your day to contribute to this very important purpose for the institution is sincerely appreciated. So where are we going from here? So we'll continue to have our team meetings coming up for this year. So if you're a part of the team, you're going to be continuing in that work, which is amazing. The team meetings will be different than last year. There might be a little less frequency in those meetings because we're really at the point where we're going to start moving into the evidence collection. And as many of you know, the assurance argument is different this go around because it's not just what we say we do, we have to provide the evidence that we do it. So a lot of the work this year will be how do we gather, how do we synthesize, and how do we make that evidence showcase what we say we do, what we say we're about as an institution. So there'll be more coming about that. We also mentioned a while ago, we purchased a new software tool. It's called Strategic Planning Online. The first time you'll be able to see kind of a debut of that will be through our action planning process, because it'll be able to support that process. But it's also going to house all of our evidence for HLC as well. So it's got multi-purposes, and we're going to use that tool to the fullest. So our evidence collection criterion or resource team will actually be kind of at the helm of that project and making sure that all of the evidence that we collect is sufficiently put into strategic planning online. One thing I want to kind of stress is, even if you're not a part of an official criterion team, we cannot do this work without everyone around the table. So everyone's involved, whether you know it or not. You kind of signed up, so you're on the team. But there will be points throughout this process where we're asking for everyone's feedback. It's not just a bunch of people getting together in a room, putting together a document that we think is right. You'll have an opportunity to provide some feedback via survey or other forums to say, did we get this right? Did we capture the essence of what really is South Mountain? Are we missing anything? And what else can we do to make our assurance argument better? So more of that to come. And then finally, we kind of want to make this fun too. So, I mean, if we've got to go through this and it's a lot of work, we should have a little bit of fun. So one of the charges for me and my co-chair Don this year is we're going to look at some ways that we can do some high engagement things with the college and our students to get everyone kind of on the same page as it relates to HLC. So more to come on that as well. If you have any questions about the process or kind of where we are, I'm always available, so you can reach out to me or Don or any of your co-chairs or champions. We're happy to answer any questions. And I'm super excited because we actually might make it out here on Convocation in an hour and a half. So that's all I have for everyone. Thank you.
Little out of order, but we're back on track again. So how did you like today most so far? Is it good? Wonderful. Well, we start on a high note, go with a high note, and end on a high note. So I'm going to ask Dr. Olson to come on up again and finish us off and close it off for today. And for me, I'd just like to say thank you for being here. And any feedback from today, come and talk to me. Let me know what else we can do differently to make it better for you. Thank you.
Thanks, Tilly. Now I move to the point of the agenda that you're all very familiar with, and I want to first thank everyone who submits names for the Pillar Awards every semester. We really appreciate the nominees. The more nominations we can get, it makes this award more meaningful for the college. The Learning Organization Award will be the first one that we give out today. This award is given to an employee who has demonstrated continuous improvement in instruction, utilized innovation to increase student learning, and has enhanced teaching and learning through faculty and staff development. This recipient's nomination included the following praise. He attends sessions each year to evaluate new research, software and technology associated with textbooks for psychology and sociology. He returns to the college and schedules a learning session for all faculty in these two disciplines. As he acquires new knowledge each year, he educates the minds of both the students and his colleagues. He has always taken the lead when we need to explore a new way of doing something, and he is constantly bringing new ideas to the table. He is currently taking the lead in meta degrees, pathways, and My 360 for the CFAS division. He is constantly searching for new ways to reach out to students and transform lives. Please welcome the Spring 2017 Pillar Award recipient for the Learning Organization Award, Dr. Brian Murphy. The next is the award for continuous improvement. This Pillar Award is given to an individual who has demonstrated the ability to capitalize resources at South Mountain Community College by evaluating the college processes, policies, and practices to ensure a sustainable, continuously improving environment Here's just a small part of what was written about this recipient. He is continuously looking for ways to be more efficient and effective. Recently, he looked into different options to live stream campus events. He did extensive research, obtained pricing, and put together a complete package that his supervisor utilized to submit for an innovation funding request, which was awarded. He has created a variety of how-to guides and documentation to support this new software functionality. In the research phase of his process improvement, he generated a variety of videos to demonstrate what it could do and how it works so that his supervisor could understand and support the funding of this software. He has a natural ability to make the most out of existing resources, as well as finding new and more efficient ways of getting things done. Please help me welcome Mr. Rob Dugan to receive the Continuous Improvement and Innovation Award. And the final award, the Student Success Award, is given to an individual who has made student success their primary focus. This employee is dedicated to ensuring that students are college ready and have the tools they need to persist to graduation and beyond. Some of what was written about this recipient includes the following. He motivates and mentors students throughout the academic year. He begins in the fall semester with Cougar Kickoff, where he educates student athletes on the rules and regulations regarding sports and the requirements to be a successful athlete. He meets individually with every student athlete each academic year in order to create a seamless enrollment process. He looks over all transcripts, assists in the creation of class schedules to accommodate practice and game schedules, and advises students with classes needed to obtain their associate's degrees and to graduate from South Mountain. He discusses student finances, financial aid, scholarships, and counsels students regarding student debt, and works with students so they do not incur debt while attending SMCC. He sets high standards for the students, and they respect him for it. There are times when students come back to South Mountain after they have graduated to talk to him. They ask for guidance, for his opinion on various college challenges, talk about life issues, or just to visit. His nonsensical and straightforward personality motivates and inspires students to do their best for their teams and for themselves. He works with students and will continually encourage and mentor students towards success. Please help us honor this recipient, Mr. Todd Easton, our athletic director. Okay, coming down the home stretch. Oh, okay. Am I going the wrong direction? That's because I'm holding it up. Okay. Here. Last year, as you know, I didn't show any pictures of my summer experience because I lost a dear friend in a terrible car accident. So this year I decided it was time to show you some of what I spent the last days of my summer vacation doing. I spent it with my grandchildren, my son, and my husband, and having wonderful conversations. And we visited the largest lake in the world. If you haven't been there, you should go. And I, most importantly, was renewing my spirit and my soul so I could come back and be in service to all of you and the students that we serve. So, those of you that met me 6.5 years ago when I interviewed in January and February of 2011, this dog looked a little differently. But she's still kicking. Willie now has 2 children, Janae and Janessa, so here's a great picture of him with his little one. She'll be a year old in a few weeks. Here's some rocks from a beautiful shoreline that a story about Willie when he was a little boy. We would take him to the Lake Superior, and one of our favorite activities was picking rocks. And we picked rocks of all sizes, but we had a big collection of rocks in our garage, but we selected rocks to pave one of our bathrooms, and it's a stretch about 3 feet by 4 feet, and we actually as a family hand placed those rocks and then put mortar around it, and it is part of our bathroom where my husband lives. This past last week, I took out all the rocks that I had in the garage that I hadn't used. I only did the bathroom project. And little Javea spent time with me creating this rock garden. And then here is a little video clip of her at a local playground with me in the evening, and hopefully you can understand some of her words. But I'm calling this slide Cattail versus Cat's Tail. Do we have to click it?
Okay, we're going up. We're going down.
Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
Look it.
You want to go up the slide?
Can someone turn up it?
What is it?
It's a cattail.
Cattail. This is cat.
Yes.
Get off. Maybe some take it back on then. Get this. Oh, bye.
So she really thought it was a cat's tail. Here's a picture driving in our Ford Explorer. Our old dog, we put a big old dog bed in there and some blankets, and the two of them traveled for 5 hours together, and it was a very special time for us. But we actually, after creating that rock garden, we actually traveled to the spaces where we picked those rocks with Willie about 15 years ago. So here's Sugarloaf Cove on Lake Superior. And here's the waves crashing in my feet, playing in the rocks and the sand of all sizes. Just a gorgeous place to be. We're also in the point of our life where we're looking. Some of you have been at our lake home. My first year here, I think a few of you went with me as we were exploring our initial steps with strengths. We went to Minnesota, and some of you stayed in my cabin. Well, we're selling that cabin, and we're looking for a cabin on Lake Superior because it is my ultimate favorite place for finding my soul and my spirit and regenerating. So that's just a picture of the two of them as we're kind of exploring. And then, of course, making s'mores with Rick. He's a great grandpa, and that's her quote. She said, "Grandpa, you're my best friend." Again, that's a great resort if any of you are ever on the Lawrence Shore. And some of my favorite people, did you know, some of my favorite people are dogs, or some of my favorite people, I think some of the slide is cut off, so just the point that I spent time my last week on vacation with some of my favorite people, and you all know that dogs are people too, those of you that know me. And here, the last day that I got to spend 7 days with this little girl, I was very tired when she left, but I am not in as good shape as I should be because I had a hard time keeping up with her. But on the last day, she actually said, "Mima, I'm going to walk Kaya Girl." And she literally put the leash on the dog, and she's 3 years, 8 months old, and walked the dog for about 20 minutes, all by herself with me kind of walking behind her. And then she's dragging the dog up the steps. She can So I love this because she has a strong will, and she'll do well in life. And then here's the last day together. Javea and Janessa, they're just very special little people in our lives. So, and I just want to leave you with this. Remember to give yourself time to renew your soul and spirit. As it is what our students truly experience when we are in their presence. The word presence should be on that screen, but it kind of, I think it faded underneath the rocks. So to do this often for yourself, maybe weekly. For me, it's going to be, I need to go to yoga this year again weekly. I didn't do it last year, and I really felt it. So I just want to leave you with that. And we all wish you a fantastic 2017-18 academic year. And most importantly, focus on being well, because if you're well, everything else is good in your life, and our students benefit. So with that, I think I am 2 minutes before 10:30. So have a great start to a year, and I really appreciate all you do. Thank you.
And don't forget, the posters are still available, so if you haven't seen the information, please go around. We have time until, we're going to keep them here for a while, so just please visit them. And then I think we don't begin our all faculty meeting till 11 o'clock, so we have a little bit of a break. Thank you.
You did it. I'm on time.
did it was upside down. It was upside down.
Gross. Andy Gross.